Title: If you are struggling, watch this. This is how you turn your life around. Intro: Hook. He sat in his car, staring at the steering wheel, hands trembling. The rain outside blurred the city lights into streaks of silver and gold. Everything in his life felt like it was falling apart: his job, his relationships, his self-worth. For a moment, he thought about driving away and never coming back. But something inside whispered, "Don't give up yet." That man's name was Ryan Walker, and this is the story of how one broken moment became the turning point of his entire life. Part 1: The Fall. Ryan wasn't always like this. He used to be the guy everyone looked up to, the one with the perfect plan, the big dreams, and the relentless work ethic. But life, as it often does, hit him harder than he could have imagined. First, he lost his job at a marketing firm. His position was no longer necessary. Then, his long-term relationship ended because she couldn't handle his uncertainty. Bills piled up, self-doubt crept in, and soon, he found himself on the couch every night, staring at the ceiling, wondering where everything went wrong. People told him to stay positive, but how do you stay positive when you're drowning in silence? When every day feels the same, and hope feels like a foreign language, Ryan wasn't lazy. He was lost. Part 2: The Breaking Point. One night, after yet another rejection email, Ryan threw his phone across the room. He broke down completely. His eyes burned from tears, his mind screamed, "Why me?" He walked out into the rain, no umbrella, no destination. He just walked. Hours passed until he found himself sitting on a park bench under a flickering streetlight, and there, beside him, sat an old man. "Rough night?" the man asked softly. Ryan nodded, unable to speak. The man looked at him for a moment, then said something that Ryan would never forget. He said, "You think you're buried, son, but maybe you've just been planted." Ryan frowned, confused. The old man smiled and continued, "A seed doesn't grow in sunlight alone. It grows in darkness, in pressure, and in time. Don't curse your dark days, they're building you." Then the man stood up and walked away, leaving Ryan sitting there, stunned. Part 3: The Awakening. Those words echoed in Ryan's mind for days. "You've been planted." He realized he had two choices: to keep sinking into self-pity, or to rise, even if it was one painful inch at a time. So he started small. He woke up early every morning, even when he didn't feel like it. He cleaned his apartment, took long walks, started reading books on mindset, motivation, and success. He began writing down 3 things he was grateful for every day, even if it was just, "I'm still breathing." Then came the harder part, facing his failures head-on. Ryan looked back at his mistakes and asked himself not, "Why me?" but, "What is this teaching me?" That simple shift changed everything. He stopped running from his pain and started learning from it. Part 4: The Climb. He began applying for jobs again, but this time with a different energy. Instead of desperation, he carried determination. He started freelancing online, offering small marketing gigs. Slowly, people started noticing his work. His confidence began to rebuild, one success at a time. There were setbacks, yes. Rejections, disappointments, moments of doubt. But Ryan learned that progress isn't a straight line, it's a messy, winding path full of lessons. Months passed. Then one day, he got an email from a startup company. They loved his freelance portfolio and wanted to bring him in as their lead marketing strategist. Ryan couldn't believe it. The same man who once felt completely worthless was now being sought out for his skills. But more than the job, what mattered was who he had become in the process. Part 5: The Transformation. Success didn't change Ryan, struggle did. He learned that pain is a teacher, not a punishment. That failure isn't the end, it's feedback. And that the darkest nights often lead to the brightest mornings. He started mentoring others who were going through hard times, sharing his story, telling them what the old man had told him: "You're not buried. You're planted." Part 6: The Message to the Viewer. So, if you're struggling right now, if you feel like your world is collapsing, if you're questioning your worth, your path, your future, remember Ryan's story. You are not done. You are not broken beyond repair. You're growing roots in silence. You're being shaped by your challenges. The pain you feel today is not the end of your story, it's the beginning of your rise point. One day, you'll look back and realize that this storm you're fighting through didn't destroy you, it rebuilt you. Ending line: emotional closure. So don't quit now. The version of you that's coming is worth every ounce of pain you're feeling today, because you're not buried. You've just been planted, and it's time to grow. Seedling: would you like me to create SEO package plus keywords plus thumbnail plus picture prompts for each paragraph for this story next, for YouTube optimization and visuals?